This is Judge Joe Brown, and we're listening to We All Be News, News-Free Dixie for the 21st century.
I was going to ask you, too, I mean, you alluded to it earlier about the Ferguson situation. You being a legal person, a legal scholar, and practitioner, you just asked about the grand jury.
Oh, grand jury process was okay. That's not the real problem.
Okay.
Two big problems with Ferguson. This happens every week, multiple times around the United States of America. Why is it that the news media decided to pick this one isolated incident to boost up ratings when it was a slow news day? And the second thing is that Ferguson incidents occur right here in Memphis all the time. So it's not a question of, oh my God, it's happening. It's what is going on? Why the news media is trying to get ratings by pushing it, and why we don't realize what the real fundamental matter is about. It's not somebody getting gunned down by some frightened police officers. What it's really about is African Americans simply have not gotten engaged, and they're too busy watching sports, Oprah, and the Atlanta Housewives to pay attention to what's going on and going out and voting, even though they wouldn't get much results with the cheat going on here, but this is nationwide. And then we have parties like the Democratic Party that, you know, we've got who we've got in the White House, and we've got no results out of that, and we're supposed to be happy with appearances rather than the Democratic Party taking on some of the issues. The police up in New York going around checking people's Facebook and social media communications to see who they're going to go out and arrest for making threats is absolutely ridiculous, and the Justice Department ought to be right on it for violation of civil rights, but we don't see that. So where are we? I mean, if you want to do something, but don't run around getting all the Twitter because they shot one more black man, and you haven't been upset with the 10, 12, 15, 20 others that got shot during the same approximate time. We don't care about that. We just get reactive. Now look at what's happened in Ferguson. It's a majority African-American municipality. They only have 2 black elected officials. They supposedly had a voter registration drive, and they couldn't get 120 new registered voters. You've got so many African-Americans that can't vote because of felony convictions. You have so many that won't go register to vote, and so many that don't pay attention to the issues because, well, I'll give you an example. And I thought I was going to puke. I was at a Central Committee meeting for the Democratic Party. It was prior to the election, and we were going over election protocols. We had been doing it for essentially less than an hour and a half. And some fool stood up talking about, we got to go. They had to get home and watch the game. The game was more important than this. And it's like, you got to be kidding me.